We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up BLD. We are on a 12-month time frame. Price action, last candle to right hand side is a small bullish green candle. Could be coming from an area of support from that second last candle to push up further. We do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, followed up with the midpoint. Also adding second level highs, third level highs, and fourth level highs. So current price is sitting at 186.29. Price work is way up. It headed to the next resistance line, landing at the numbers of 216.39 before tagging that midpoint in that area at 201.44. If price drops down, it can tag that support line right below that at 185.07. That's in white. And price drop down further, it can head to the next level at 158.74 before tagging the midpoint in that area at 172.26. So if price action push up further, let's see where it's coming from. So we can see the first candle in the market start off as a bullish green candle, consolidated sideways before that market broke through the overall support of lower lows, came back to retest with the fourth to last candle, and the market pushed up. So if we think about drawing a red imaginary line coming down in red to this first green candle, it'll identify it as the first, second, third. Market pushed up for that fourth leg, broke the midpoint, reached up to a high, came back to retest, and price action bullish green candle is trying to push up. So price is coming from that first, second, third, fourth, break, retest, and we're going to see if that market's going to push up back to previous areas of highs. Now, if price drops down, it's coming from a pattern, two pushes to that top with the second last candle and the third last candle in the market. So that market is identifying as a double top in that area, and we'll identify that as we walk down the time frame. Market pushed down from that double top, and it tagged that midpoint, and we receiving the retest towards third level lows. And if it doesn't break through and it push down further, so it'll just be tagging this resistance line at third level lows to push down further from a double top and retest. Or we can receive that consolidation between third level highs and the overall midpoint until that market breaks out that structure. So the next candle can form within a candle inside that price action candle, which will be inside the bottom of that second to last candle in the market. Walking down to the 6-month time frame, so price action on the 6-month time frame is reading as a bullish green candle. We are looking for price to break. Price action candle body did engulf the previous body, but price action didn't engulf that wick. So as we walk down, it may look like a wedge pattern in that market. So market just identified as the break, the retest, and just consolidated sideways until that market identifies a pattern for the breakout. Working our way to the 3-month time frame, so price action 3-month time frame, bullish green candle. We did receive the engulfment to the second last candle, which can push that market up through that resistance line. And now we're looking for a price to break the resistance line and head up to the next previous resistance line, which will be engulfing either the fourth to last candle wick or that third to last candle wick to push that market up. So as we walk down the time frame, we are looking for the break and retest in that area. Now, as I said before, if it's declined, we'll see that market identify as structure from that third last candle being a retest. So the market is identifying as a M pattern from the two pushes from the fifth, the fifth and the sixth last candle in the market is identifying a double top. Market pushed down. The third to last candle came back to retest, and market pushed right back down to that support and just basically consolidated sideways. But if we see that market push up, you'll see that structure of that W. Working our way to the monthly price action on the monthly time frame is at the resistance line, slightly a break. It did engulf the previous second, third, fourth, fifth, the last candle in the market. So we are looking for that price to head up to the next following level to engulf the next few candles in the market, which will be the 6th and 7th, the last candle in the market. So price can be making it up to that resistance line. So we are looking for the engulfment and a close out and a break and retest to last 4. So as we walk down the time frame, we'll see what's going on. Walking down to the weekly, so price action on the weekly time frame is reading as a bullish green candle. We are receiving a break of that resistance line. So we're looking to see if it's going to break and retest it for that market to push up further. You can see price coming from a pattern at that low, red and green. So we have that first, second, third, fourth. So it's a double bottom retest, market pushed up once. So we are looking for price to break, retest, to push up further. But if it is denied at the top of that resistance, it can drop all the way back down, or at least tag back to that area or near the area of the midpoint of that structure or second level highs of that structure to still create some momentum. So it can look something like this: first, second, third, fourth, retest 1, come back to retest and push up further. So if it does come back to retest that second level highs, then our market will be identifying a consolidation sideways candle within that top of that price action candle and identify a pattern before that market pushes up further. Walking down to the daily time frame is a bullish green candle. So we are receiving that break. So we clearly see the break of that market. So we're still following up with the retest to see if that market is going to push up further. So right now, price is just lying right over the resistance line for that break. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame. So now we're in a 4-hour time frame. Let's add our zone a little bit above, a little bit below the SR line with price is currently on, and we can see what's going on in that area. So taking a look at the overall previous side before our price, what's going on at price. So on that previous side, we can see that price action is coming from a pattern, look like a single top, double or triple retest, push down once, push down twice, broke the zone. So once it broke into the zone, you can see that identified as the break, the retest. We have a 1 retest, 2 retest, 3 retest, and market came back to retest for the fourth time. So if it's denied, we'll see that market come down from overall 4 pushes to that top. But if it breaks through, markets come from that pattern at that low. Overall, first, second, third, fourth, retest 1, retest 2, second last candle, bearish red candle in the market, retest, and then we'll see that third push for the breakout. So we are looking for that breakout of that zone that we created. And if we look into that area of price action, what is it doing? The second last candle, the third last candle is a retest, the second last candle is a push. So that market identified the break, the retest, the second last candle broke again the previous side and into that zone. So price action is a retest, and we're going to see if it's going to push up further. But that price action does have a long wick up to the top, maybe identifying a reversal in the market if we receive a bearish red candle start working that market down. And if it start working its way down, we want to see it work through the SR line that's in that zone before going outside the zone to retest to see if it's going to push down further. Headed down to 3. Side-by-side consolidation. So we're looking for the breakout. So it's a type of wedge pattern going on in that area. Price in second, consolidating, headed down to the 2, same as well. Headed down to the 1, same as well. Price in second, identifying a double top. So if that market doesn't push up further from that area, identify as a first, second, third, and market comes down. The second last candle in the market is a retest. Okay, guys, please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest. Click on images. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, BLD, Stark.